Hello, welcome to Mystic Moons. Today we're going to ask the spirits a question. It's about a household ordinary item that's around in everywhere today anyway, in this era that we live in. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Invisible connecting frequency, right? Wi-Fi. What is it? But is Wi-Fi the all-seeing eye part of the puzzle of life? And you think about it. Well, to my subscribers, thank you for joining me. To people who just joining in, well, welcome too. We're going to ask the spirits, just what is this Wi-Fi? We do know that Wi-Fi, you can hear one thing, one place, one person's voice from all around the planet. You can hear from it. But do you know that Wi-Fi is more than just a hearing aid? It's a connection. We can see film. We can see each other's cells face to face through Wi-Fi. But do you know that Wi-Fi can also see through things? It can see through walls. The same, it can see through your office. It can see in your home, and it can see in your car, office, supermarket, everywhere, your most private places. So we have to ask ourselves, is Wi-Fi the all-seeing eye? We already know it's the all-hearing eye. We have to ask the spirits, is Wi-Fi the all-seeing eye? So let's start delving into Wi-Fi. What was the purpose of Wi-Fi? Well, it's a connection, true. But this 5G deployment that we've had in the last few years, and we all know Wi-Fi 5G combination is not just simply a hello, how are you, and chat thing, what's going on. No. 5G is a powerful tool. 5G is used for many things. Most people, we don't really need more than 2G or 3G, if that, to communicate with. But now everyone has 5G as though it's, what is it? I mean, why is it so powerful? Are we all tech entrepreneurs? Are we running companies? Some of us are, but are we running countries? What are we doing that necessitates 5G? And what is it really doing? To send a couple of photographs, to chat with someone on text, to text someone, you need 5G? Think about it. 5G, it's a tool. The same tool that they can see through your walls. They can visualize in 3D. In other words, Wi-Fi is not just a fun thing to listen to your favorite video film or movie, whatever. It's more than that. It's a surveillance tool. And they say, oh, it makes security. If there's so much security with all this surveillance, how come crimes are still happening? How come the perpetrators are not found right away? But is all-seeing eye meant to be Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi. Let's ask the spirits. Let us start this search, this delve into the ether. Join us. Join me. What do you think about what Wi-Fi is? Hello, how are you? Wi-Fi. No, thank you, Carter. What is Wi-Fi? Even calling it Wi-Fi, it sounds kind of cute. Like all the cute words they use. They always rename everything. Wi-Fi. Just think about it. Wi-Fi. Here's another. Here's another thing. Is this the all-seeing eye? In the dollar you have the pyramid, the all-seeing eye, the eye of Horus. Well, so let's start with this. Let's see, one more. This one's speaking to me. All right. Is Wi-Fi the all-seeing eye? Now, the first thing we get is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Definitely a pure message. The beginnings, just a pure message without any muscle to it. But, it's just the concept is like valid. How about this? How about that? Yes. We have the Page of Swords. And the next card we pulled is the Knight of Swords. All communication. Swords are communication. Swords are seeing and listening and, communication. This is it's the horse, it's the muscle of the message. The next card we get is the Knight of Pentacles. And the effect of it having on the earth. Naturally all of us, every single living being, creature, thing, living organism has a natural electromagnetic field. And Wi-Fi is an electromagnetic field, right? Then together with 5G, all these things, EMPs, they all affect not only the plants, the animals, us, our natural bodies, electromagnetic field. So this Knight of Pentacles could be an indicator that it is also interacting with our body's biorhythm, our body's biochemistry, our natural. And what is this? The all-seeing eye. And look at that. Two ideas. We have the concept, the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, which is the communication factor. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, coins, pentacles, Page of Pentacles, coins. Again, the earth and the air. The earth and the air. Ooh. And then look at this. We have the Ten of Wands. It looks to me as though we have earth and air and the burden of it's harming us and it's also seeing us. There's no privacy. There's no place you could hide in a Wi-Fi world. There's no place you can have privacy. There's no Plato's cave. No. Then you have to think that when we have the earth and the air, what is the Wi-Fi doing to us? If it could see through walls, booms, what is it doing to you and me, your pets, your farm animals, your brain? I'm not laughing to be a laughter, a free laugh. It's an ironic laughter. No, it's almost like a pathetic laugh, really. Wi-Fi is not what it's not the cute thing that it's advertised to be in commercials. Oh, get your 5G phone, again, electromagnetic waves through you that also hear you, watch you. You don't have to put the tape on the camera on your phone. You don't have to, because the Wi Fi knows exactly where you are, what you're doing, how you're doing it. It's pretty peculiar, isn't it? That we have made ourselves like a panoptic society. There's like watching every inch of you. You go to the toilet, somebody's watching. The Wi-Fi can see you on the hopper. When you take a bath, the Wi-Fi can see you in the shower or the tub. If you're eating, the Wi-Fi sees you. And who is watching the Wi-Fi? That's the question. The all-seeing eye, the machines, the software, and who the tapes are running. That's why they keep on building bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and more colder data senses, right? So you can ask yourself, the Wi-Fi technology, where are we going with it? Are these responsible for our health effects? Is this helping us? According to the spirits, it's not helping us. And what do we do with like this non-help? Well, a quick fix to understand that we are electrical. We are electrical creatures. We have an electromagnetic force field around us, biosphere. Everything does. And you can help your plants, your pets, and everything by cheaply for the first. You've seen a lot of gems of the earth, gems, semi-precious gems. Well, a lot of them do things. They're not just like colored stones, like the English came over and bought Manhattan, New York for 24 colored semi-precious stones. Now, we never really we heard they weren't diamonds, but they were like semi-precious stones, things. Well, we never really found out what those 24 stones were. They could have been extremely valuable in biorhythm, biohealth, the human side. That's still the mystery, too, that has yet to be really disclosed. However, if you take a piece of copper, a copper wire, wearing copper neutralizes a lot of the effects. So we have to keep in mind, you can do more reading about it, but just think about Wi-Fi being the all-seeing eye. It seems to be it's an effective communication tool. It's not going to go away, regardless of how it affects our earth, our body, our biology. And it's something that we have to figure out how to keep health, keep privacy, keep sanity. You never know, too, about not only does it affect your body, but it affects your brain waves. You know that, don't you? That's what this spirit is saying. So the all-seeing eye, I can look through you, your walls. It can also look through you and your pets, the birds, the cattle, the horses. It can look through everything. And that's something that we have to consider and have discussion. We all knew nobody was really clamoring for 5G X amount of years ago. At the beginning of lockdown, the beginning of COVID, no one was really saying, oh, I must have 5G. Commercials were starting it. And you can also take this page of coins, and Knight of Coins is also not only the earth, but profit. And where are we going with this? 6G, 7G, more frequencies, higher and higher and higher. And it does become the all-seeing eye. It is already the all-seeing eye. It's not science fiction. This is our burden. This is something we have to have discussion. Do you want that as your all-seeing eye? Because you already have it. We already have it. But if you have any comments about this fact, share. And considering how the big move is for more tech, that means more Wi-Fi, more connection, connecting us to what to do, what to us. Is this the all-seeing eye of Babel, the Tower of Babel, which was destroyed? And Wi-Fi. If everything is connected to Wi-Fi, considering the software, shared software, the in an EMP attack, everything is connected. Our electricity, our whole grid, and so forth and so on. Where's the safety and the smarts? Where's the brain work in that? Just because I see something does not mean I control everything. The all-seeing eye tries to hearing and seeing are, it's that three monkeys, see no evil, speak no evil, do no evil, something like that. Well, all right. We have sight and we have ears. Now, are we planning on the robots to give the motion stuff? That's still unsteady science, unsteady, and it's unsteady ethics. And we cannot forget we are human, we are flesh and blood, right? Flesh and blood. Well, I'm going to leave you with these thoughts, and you ask yourself, is Wi-Fi the all-seeing eye? Think about it, and think about the effects, repercussions, and the journey that we are on. Again, until I'm going to leave, and if you want to things that people don't normally talk about, join me again. And if you care to join, subscribe, please leave comments. That's how we grow. And if you want to subscribe, of course, I think I just said that. And if you want to donate to the cause of Mystic Moons is always appreciative. Other topics we're going to cover too. But think about this one. The all-seeing eye, which is always kind of there and not there. Almost like it's invisible, as it is. Well, until the next time, I'll speak to you. And again, if you'd like to contribute to this channel, feel free. We always welcome everything. Any support is great. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. And think about putting a piece of copper on your body to protect yourself, to neutralize your biorhythm and the synthetic biorhythms, biofrequencies, magnetic frequencies that we are experiencing on a daily basis.